really have to hand it to Fed Chairman Powell and the rest of the Federal Reserve Board, because they managed to come up with a statement and then Chairman's press conference that threaded what I consider a very difficult needle. Leading into the meeting, I was really concerned that either the Fed had boxed the market into a corner or the market had boxed the Fed into a corner. It's not quite clear. As the stock market rallied so sharply and the bond markets rallied so sharply, I felt that there was going to be some ample room for disappointment. It would be tough for the Fed to deliver everything that the markets wanted, which, and speaking from an equity point of view, they wanted something that gave easing liquidity, but without any real concern to the underlying economic picture. Remember, stocks still need liquidity is nice, but stocks still need to deliver earnings and dividends in some combination thereof to justify valuations. And somehow, the Fed chairman has probably improved his communication skills quite a bit since taking on the job, and essentially was able to deliver that message where we're going to provide liquidity, but I'm not, there's some economic worries on the horizon, but nothing that concerns me too badly, which really gave markets of all types some cover to consolidate their gains and rally a little bit, closing a little bit higher after the meeting. We're taping this now Thursday afternoon. The markets have continued their advances. This morning we saw the S&P index briefly touch a new high. I was a little skeptical of that move. I'm always a little skeptical when you just see the futures sort of rallying throughout the morning without any real news. Just sort of every time you look at them, they're a little bit higher for just general momentum. I suspect it's people waking up and buying, or thinking that other people are going to wake up and buy them, so they mark it up. So I wasn't. So at least at this point, we kind of hit our highs early in the day on that futures ramp. And what that tells me is the market's still taking it in stride. I think going forward, you may start to hear some more grousing a little bit. We have come a long way in a short time, and the market's really turned its sentiment around, 180 degrees in a very short period of time. So it wouldn't surprise me to see a little more caution creep in here. But at least as of now, when we're doing this, the stock and bond markets, but again, being equity focused, the equity markets are taking this pretty much as well as anyone could have expected, and we'll have to see whether that enthusiasm continues as we roll on the coming weeks.